Hi Sagittarius, this is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second spread, we'll take a look at the advice for what comes up in the first spread. And then spread number 3, we'll see the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's what you urgently need to know right now, Sagittarius. We have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a very straightforward reading, Sagittarius. It really is. This King of Cups is going to ask you out on a date, or if you're already out with your friends or by yourself, they will approach you. You know, yeah. And the thing, what you need to know about this person admires you, okay? They really do. Or respects you. From the get-go, right out the gate, right? So yeah, we got this King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, it could be somebody who's mature, but at the same time still very loving. The Page of Cups, the first card that came out, this is them either asking you out on a date, or if you're, like I said, if you're already out, they will approach you, be super nice to you, give you compliments, purchase you a beverage or something like that. The Page of Cups to me is the nicest page out of all 4 pages. But the Page of Cups, people usually give compliments and being super nice to the people they're dealing with, right? The Nine of Cups, we got 2 nines in a row that came out after that. The Nine of Cups, in some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there is people standing around and celebrating, right? In some other tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table and enjoying a meal. So for some of you, they may invite you out to dinner, or they may invite you to somewhere, some kind of an event. Or if you're already out, this is where it will take place, right? The Nine of Cups is also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and I think that's the way this person sees you. Granted, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of a single person, so I assume you're single. But it's also a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is being admired, respected, and things like that. So this makes me think this King of Cups out the gate is going to be respecting you, admiring you, and if this is somebody who is already in your life, perhaps they've been doing this for a while, and now they're finally asking you out, or finally giving you a compliment, hoping it could take you to some place. All right, so yeah, this feels nice. I don't know, it just feels nice, Sagittarius. All right, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Sagittarius, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Again, you could still be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The advice for you, Sagittarius, is to answer the call. Yeah, I think somehow this date or this invitation will lead something long-term, in some shape or form. It's going to be something very important. Right, something long-term, something that could be around for a while, something that could lead to something serious. Right, we start with the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. So for some of you, again, this is simply a repeat. Right, this is a way of the universe to say that this is somebody who is already in your life. Could be somebody you work with, take a class with, go to gym with, collaborate with in some shape or form. Right, the Eight of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of travel or a card of communication. Perhaps for some of you, they may invite you to go to some kind of a place where people get together and do something together. Right, the Eight of Wands is also a card of the Cupid's arrows. So that's my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands, as a matter of fact. We then have that Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, this is like the upgrade from that Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card of when feelings gets really serious, right? The Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. It could still be that same water sign that we saw in the first spread, right? We also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. I think this is where the actual advice comes in for you, Sagittarius. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. The Fool is a card of just going for it, all right? And it's also a card of taking a risk, but let's face it, every relationship we enter is taking a risk. Every single one of them is. It's just a matter of a 95% of a risk or 5% of a risk or anywhere in between, right? And the remaining two cards are the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as the Sagittarius card, by the way. But at the same time, it could also be a card of literally going somewhere, right? Or it's simply a start of a cycle between you and this person. And the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The word fortune is there for a reason. The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it, it is a golden opportunity. It could be like a life-changing event for you, right? There is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is a pathway to new life. And besides that, the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. Yeah. And the Three of Pentacles, by the way, just remember, it could simply mean that this is what's coming up for you, right? This is when it comes to relationships, this is a really good card to have. Because this is a card of when both parties are interested in it. And both people put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. So I really like how you have a combination of Pentacles, Cups, Wands, right? So these are the cards you want to have. It's like a complete fulfillment with this individual. So yeah, again, the advice for you is to move forward with them. All right, and we're moving forward as well. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Sagittarius. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World on the bottom of the deck. You're winning at something. Right, we have two cards on the table, the Wheel of Fortune and the World. One of them is a card of an ending, the other one is a card of a new beginning. The World is the ending card, but I usually interpret the World as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a new, better, happier chapter of your life is about to begin. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck is one of your major arcana cards, and at the same time it's a start of something new, right? Something very fortunate. However, we start with that Five of Wands. This is a card of competition or a card of a conflict or like a very heated discussion, argument, right? So let me give you some examples, all right? You could be applying for jobs, and that Five of Wands is a competition, right? This is you applying for the same job and perhaps one other or a couple of other people applying for it. If that's the case, then I think they're going to pick you. For others of you, say you're already in a relationship or you're married, and the two of you are thinking about going on vacation, right? One of you wants to go to one destination, another one wants to go to another destination. The one you want is the one you're going to go to. You're going to prevail, basically. Another situation, say you are in the middle of a meeting at work, and one person has one vision or a way of doing things or implementing things. You have another vision about the same thing as to how that is supposed to be done or how that is supposed to be implemented. Then you guys are going to go with the one you envision. Okay? Or say you're up for a promotion, another person is up for a promotion, you'll get the promotion. You get the idea, right? Because in the middle we do have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands belongs to you, you're a fire sign. And the Ace of Wands clarifying that is simply, it could be a decision, right? Or this is you being very decisive, being very confident and kind of pushing your agenda through. All right? Or say you run your own business and you're trying to get a contract with another company, so I think they're going to grant you the contract. You get the idea. Something whatever is about to take place, whatever is about to go down, I think is going to go in your favor. And that will end one chapter of your life and start a new, better chapter of your life. All right, I hope this makes sense. Let me know in the comments down below what's actually going on here. But this is very powerful. So one red flag, one suggestion for you, Sagittarius. Keep doing what you're doing in order for you to secure this victory. Don't just relax, sit down on the couch and start watching Netflix thinking that, yeah, it's a done deal. Don't take this spread for granted. Keep doing what you're doing, and then this victory is yours. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing November.